And time now for our community update this morning. And joining us now is Green Bay Mayor Eric Genrich. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Well, Election Day is coming up November 3rd, so how is the city preparing?
Yeah, so obviously this is a huge election, not just for the city of Green Bay, but for our country. And so we're expecting a big turnout for a presidential election. So as a result, we're encouraging many folks as possible to vote absentee. In order to begin that process, you go to myvote.wi.gov to register, to begin that process. But if you're not interested in doing that, we're going to have 16 polling locations across the city of Green Bay for Election Day. We're also going to have early in-person absentee voting happening at City Hall just next week beginning. And in addition to that, we do have a number of drop boxes all around town, 5 of them that you can just drive right up to and drop your ballot into if you've done the absentee request process.
And do you still need more poll workers?
We do, yeah. I mean, we really want to over-recruit at this point in the event that some people drop out at the last minute. So still encouraging anyone who is an eligible elector in the city of Green Bay to step up and participate in the process in that way. We think this is a great way for people, especially young people, to serve their community. So if folks are interested, just encouraging them to visit our website and they can fill out an application there.
So something new, an equal rights ordinance just passed the Common Council. Can you kind of explain that for us?
Yeah, so last Tuesday, thankfully, our Common Council adopted an equal rights ordinance on a first reading. We got to do it on a second reading at our next meeting. But what this does is create anti-discrimination protections for people in the city of Green Bay. That's something that's been in place actually in the city of De Pere and Appleton for a number of years, and feel like this is a big step forward for us as a community to state very clearly that discrimination against all people is not tolerated at all here.
So what are the goals behind the ordinance? What does it mean for residents?
Yeah, again, to send that message that discrimination is not welcome here, won't be tolerated. But in addition to that, the ordinance creates an Equal Rights Commission. So it's going to be populated by 8 citizens in the city of Green Bay, plus an alder to serve there. And the goal of the commission is to really communicate with my office, with Common Council members, to make sure we're doing everything possible to create an open and welcoming, both city as an organization and city as a community.
Something cool that's new, a plan to build a mountain bike skills park at Triangle Hill Sports area. Can you tell us a bit about that plan? Yeah,
so I was out at Triangle Park last week to kick off the campaign to fund this skills park. It's a really great partnership between the city of Green Bay and the Baird Creek Preservation Foundation. Baird Creek is really known as a great mountain biking site for really experienced riders here in the city and across the state. But we really want to make it accessible to people of all skill levels, and so the Skills Park is a great way into the park for folks at an entry level. So we're just kicking off that campaign, hoping to raise a couple $100,000 in the next, hopefully in the next few months, honestly. So if people are interested in participating in that, they can go to bairdcreek.org/skillspark.
All right, thanks for joining us today, Mayor. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.